Sometimes when you do a test and it fails, you need to run one or more commands to try to correct whatever the problem is, and then go back and test again. Alternately, you might be testing to see if something is the condition that you're looking for, and if it is, run a set of commands and see if the condition changes. In either case, you're going to do a test, and based on the result of it, run a set of commands, then go back and test again, and do this repeatedly until the test fails. That's using the while command, and it's called running a loop. The general format is while some command list, typically the test command with an expression, semicolon, do, and a list of commands to run over and over. The test is done. If it's true, the action list gets run. The done command ends the list and tells it go back and do the test again. If it's still true, we do the action list again until we hit done and go back and test again. And we keep doing it until the test fails. We might use a test like, while count is less than 10, do something over and over and over. And presumably the count will change somewhere in the action list. And at some point, it will no longer be less than 10, and the loop will exit, and the script will continue after the loop. Sometimes there is a more complicated condition. Sometimes there are end conditions. Sometimes there are alternate circumstances that might cause you to choose not to execute all of the commands in your action list. If you've gone a certain distance into your action list and you test something in there and decide, oh, I don't need to loop anymore. As a matter of fact, I don't need to run any commands inside my action list anymore. I'm done with my loop, despite the fact the test was still true. In that case, use the break command. The break command inside an action list will cause the script to immediately go to the done command and simply continue executing the rest of your script. On the other hand, if something has happened in your action list that might cause the test to no longer be true, you can simply use the continue command to ignore the rest of the action list and immediately jump back to doing the test again. If it's still true, the action list continues. If it's not, the loop is done and we continue past the loop. There is a script to try called the guessing game to practice doing a loop, asking a person to guess a number, and as long as they don't get it right, keep going. Try that now.